Mike Miscolic, Columbia Southern University, FIR 4306, Unit 6 Project, PSA announcement. Hello, my name is Lieutenant Mike Miscolic, and I am with United States Steel Emergency Services. I am here today to talk about residential fire safety, more specifically, the early signs of a fire in your residence, actions that should be taken once a fire threat is identified, and safe and efficient evacuation. I would like to start by saying home fire safety and education have seen a substantial leap in technologies over the past few decades. However, the United States still has an alarming number of residential fire-related deaths and injuries compared to other industrialized nations. The National Fire Protection Association reported an average of over 353,000 residential fires in the United States from years 2014 to 2018. Most of these fires were the result of a human error or involved some form of cooking and or heating elements. This data, as alarming as it is, proves that fire safety and prevention is still a problem in the United States that warrants further education and research. In the event of a residential fire, there are several steps that must be taken to ensure one's safety and evacuation. The first step is recognizing the signs of a fire. This process involves an individual using what they see, hear, smell, and feel to indicate a threat to their well-being. Identifying a fire threat is much easier when the individual is present to or directly involved with causing the fire. Today, smoke alarms play a huge role in cue recognition by alerting residents of a fire threat. Smoke alarms detect smoke and warn residents of a fire. It is vital that residents understand the proper use, operation, and maintenance of smoke alarms. The NFPA reports that over 90% of all residents have at least one smoke detector. Once an individual identifies a threat, the received information is then interpreted and a response to the situation is formulated. Response to a threat of a fire may vary depending on one's environment, experience, and education. Failure to respond appropriately will result in injury or death. Early notification of a fire threat will not only save lives but also reduce property and content loss. During a fire incident, residents should focus on safely evacuating their home. However, there are several factors that can impede or delay evacuation. Delayed recognition of the fire, failure to understand the emergency, trying to extinguish the fire, and obstructed routes of egress are all factors that affect evacuation decisions and time. Residents should have an established and practiced evacuation plan. This is especially important for young children. Evacuation plans should include multiple routes of egress with an outside staging area. Evacuation plans should be practiced regularly to ensure efficiency. Remember, once the threat of a fire is identified, such as sounding of a smoke alarm, it is time to exit the residence. Thank you.